Man, I think I only watch these videos for the same reason you watch them. I like it. I like it. It makes me feel good. So let's just do it.
Guitarist. All my basses have been destroyed, reduced to atoms, along with my headphones. Even my epic merch is cursed. End bass, no more sand bass. The only way to bring back bass is if we get 9 million subs before the end of the year. Subscribe now. But in the meanwhile, all I have left is this, a guitar. One of my biggest enemy instruments, and I'm forced to play it. So I was thinking, I always say the guitar is a 6-string bass, but is it possible to play actual bass lines on a guitar? I'm sure you asked yourself this question countless times. Today I'm gonna...
The answer is unequivocally... Oh, and I nailed that with the vodka. The answer is unequivocally yes. Let's see you do it, Davey. I know you can do it. I believe in you. We're just here to see it.
Play 14 famous bass lines on a guitar, from a very easy one to an extremely difficult one. Epic. And I want you to focus on every bass line I play, because you will tell me in the comments which one sounded the best. And before we begin...
No, Davey said, never mind. I was gonna say he said subscribe and like my channel. But that's dumb. Don't do that. That's stupid. Never mind.
Push the like button now. First bass line.
No. That's not right. He's amazing. Is that Charles? Is that his name? It changes the second time. It goes, but dun 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 dun.
Seven Nation Army, the easiest bass line of all times. Let's try it on guitar.
Oh, he added the little G on the A minor thing.
That's a really cool bass line. Wrong. The original bass line was actually played on a guitar and then pitched down 1 octave. One of the most famous bass lines wasn't actually played on bass. Shocking, isn't it? Next.
Oh, shit. I love that song. I love the Gorillaz. Hey, if you got 300 bucks laying around, get yourself the Oculus and go watch Saturn Bars by Gorillaz and watch it 10 times in a row as you lose your fucking mind in this virtual reality songscape. That shit is...
Very cool bassist here. How does it sound on guitar? Let's find out.
Hey, I'm proud of you, Davey, using that pick. Good for you, man.
It sounds okay. By the way, I don't look like Murdoch.
Wait, which one is Davey?
Anymore. Checkmate, Gorillaz fans. Next.
That is... I mean, it's Seinfeld, but that is the shit. I think it was played on keyboard, not on bass. Obviously, it sounds like... Oh, never mind. You get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
One of the most iconic bass lines. Let's play it on guitar. Sounds better on bass. Wrong. The original bass line wasn't actually played on bass, but on a keyboard.
Who you fucking with right now? Who you fucking with right now? I don't care if I'm depressed or I'm happy or whatever. Hey, music. We know.
Shocking. Next.
Oh, that bass line is the shit. Can y'all hear my bass? I'm like intoxicated. Yeah. Oh, I already fucked up. Da 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 da. That bass line is the shit. Stop what you're doing. Don't finish the video. Go learn that bass line. It is one of the most fun bass lines on Jupiter. What am I supposed to say?
Things are getting harder now. Very fast fingerstyle here. Let's try on guitar.
Oh, but why is he using a pick for this? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Where's my guitar? Where's my guitar? Let's see if I'm full of shit. Da 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 da. Just throw on that string. Oh, my shit seems out of tune. Bro, you don't have to. You could just pick it. I mean, with your fingers. You pick with your fingers.
You cannot play fingerstyle on guitar. It's just too weak.
Got you, bitch. Sorry, I guess it's the audience out there, but this is for Davey. Man, I got you, son. I'm intoxicated. Like, very much so. And I don't practice the song. And I got you on that. I feel like no one cares. I care. I fucking care.
So you have to use pick. Epic rhymes here.
Not true. Ooh. I do want to hear that on the guitar.
Nani, let's try.
That shit's savage. That's on fire.
Interesting. Next.
You can't hold no groove if you ain't got no pocket. Victor Wooten. I would say Victor Wooten is my favorite bass player of all time. Is he really? That is You Can't Hold No Groove, right? Is that one? You can't hold no groove if you ain't got that pocket. Man, Wooten is... Wouldn't make you put your shit down. But you shouldn't. You should take it as an inspiration and go work harder.
Very hard bass line with slap tapping. Let's see. The guitar gives it a very different vibe.
That's the hardest shit by far he's done.
But it still works. Next.
No, the other one's harder in my book. But maybe it's because of the technique on guitar versus bass. But holding the bass notes and hitting the harmonics, I think the Victor Wooten's, like, I would say substantially harder. But I guess it depends on what you grew up playing.
Composed by these amazing bassists. Let's try.
He shows you how to do it. Is my steel string not in here? Man, that's some bullshit. I guess I gotta try doing it on the acoustic. So you got the harmonics, right? But then you play a bass note, and then you play the harmonics. Oops, that's not a good move. Oop. Man, fuck this classical. That sounds like shit.
This bass line is so good. This sounds amazing on guitar too. Such a good composer here.
Man, I already know if the phrasing is the same on the guitar. If you nail that phrasing, it's gonna be dope as fuck.
Very famous bass part. Let's do this.
Son, that shit is savage.
Next.
That's Marcus Miller. I don't know this bass line. That is wild though.
This part has a very fast double thumb technique. Let's try.
I'll tell you that. I don't have that. I got some fast shit, but I don't have that double thumb thing. I got like big cascading arpeggios, but I don't have the repeated use of my thumb, which is also in flamenco music. It's got a different name. But flamenco players do the same thing. Turns out I suck at both.
On guitar, you don't really need to play all these fast notes. You can just tap with your left hand and it still works. Big brains. And
that's gotta be Flea. That's gotta be.
4K footage here. It's a very fast slap bass part. Will I be able to do it on guitar?
Hey! I love it when a dude is just murderous. That is obviously the shit.
Checkmate bassist. Pretty cool sounding.
Is that less like way back in the day?
.8K quality video here, and I am glad they are showing these random people instead of showing the bass player playing an epic bass solo. Let's try to play it.
I don't think that's harder than the other shit. I mean, some of it, but not all of it. You follow? You follow me?
Epic slap on.
I love, hold on, let's not fuck around. Les Claypool is one of the greatest bass players to ever walk the earth. I don't know if I've ever made a top 5 list of bass players, but he would probably be in the top 5. So no disrespect. I'm just saying like how good David is. I think, you know, I don't think for him it's like way harder than some of the other stuff.
On guitar, approved. Next. Things are getting impossibly hard now. Let's do this. It worked, but at what
Bro, what?
cost? Slap like. Next, the greatest bass solo ever.
I don't care if it's great. That sounds like absolute fucking garbage. Sorry, now that I've listened longer, it sounds like trash. So he makes his money as a garbage man because he's playing garbage. I hate it. I hate it. On a scale of 0 to 10, it's like -69.
Very nice. Now I'm going to
You fucking liar.
play the greatest bass solo ever on guitar.
He's already cheating. The bass line was using open strings. It still sucks. It sucks balls. It's fucking a terrible bass line. But one of the key sounds to it, that's the only time I ever heard it before. Was that one time, me and you, we heard together. You can hear he's sliding, going between that 4th fret and the open string. And they're a half tone, semitone apart or whatever. However the fuck you want to describe it. This is already way better.
Next, last bass line.
No, classical thump by Wooten in the key of G major, I believe. I'm very familiar with this fucking piece. And it also, if you, I did get a chance to spend a little bit of time with Victor Wooten in a small group. We ain't friends. He don't know me. He has no idea. But I would say, though, this comes from Bach cello suites. You think about an old Bach cello prelude. It reminds me very much of 1680 Bach reinvented on the bass. Hence, classical thump, even though technically it would be Baroque thump.
I've played this bass line multiple times on bass, and I can assure you it's almost impossible. Let's try it on guitar. Punch the like button now.
Is he gonna do it? He's doing it with the pick. Why he's doing it with the pick? I'm actually more impressed he's doing it with the pick.
It's actually easier to play it on guitar with a pick
Touche. Touche. You motherfucker, you.
rather than using double thumb on bass, but it sounds way better on bass. Next bass line, I'm just joking.
There's
So
one
that
more?
was the last bass line. Which one sounded
What an epic job. Oh, see, trying to collect my thoughts. I think one of the things he did supremely well, other than just playing the fuck out of the guitar, hey, hats off to you, Davey, is that when you play different, come on, vodka, don't let me down. When you play different styles of music on different stringed instruments, so you go from a 4-string bass to a 5-string to a 6-string, or you go from an electric to an acoustic to a classical to a 12-string, they're all basically laid out the same way. But the size of the strings and the spacing between the strings is radically different. Even though it may only be a few millimeters, all of your playing is muscle memory on where everything is. So him actually being able to do all of his articulation with his hand, with the strings being much closer together and not a lot of distance. It affects you both ways. He doesn't have a lot of distance on his left hand or his right hand because the string spacing. And the string itself is smaller, so you have a smaller target to hit. So Fucking absolutely amazing, amazing job. Shocked. It's my shocked face. I'm shocked. I mean, we already knew he was great, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good.